wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded D Rose Report. I got a little article out of the Cleveland.com paper. And it features kind of a tongue-in-cheek article about Kellie. And she's there promoting their upcoming shows there. Anyway, the interviewer noted that she refers to WWE as sports entertainment, not wrestling. And their performers are divas and superstars, not wrestlers. So we're not watching wrestling. We don't have nothing to do with wrestling. We're not wrestling fans, so remember that. WWE officials were asking, the paper was asking her about WWE officials, what do they say about her appearance. She says, every week one boss comes up and asks me, and here's the way it goes. She says, let me see your nails. And he gets mad if they're not done. So they're kind of picky on that if she breaks one. I don't know whether there's hassle in her or what. But anyways, people saying WWE is fake. The article was asked of her. Says, I just want to punch people in the face when they say something like that. He said, luckily I haven't been severely injured, but I have broken ribs and stuff. But says, not as glamorous as it looks. Still love coming to work every week. And then they ask her about being all natural. She says, oh, it is. Said, I'm not ashamed of it. It's all real. I love getting that kind of question because I like saying, yes, they're real and I'm so proud. And I am too. Put her there! Oh. Anyway, the interviewer asked her, Kellie, if other divas worry about their implants exploding in the ring. Kellie didn't get to answer that question. The WWE handlers, who was overseeing the interview, ended it abruptly. Fayetteville Observer reports that 3,500 fans attended Thursday night's TNA Impact taping at Fayetteville, North Carolina. Scott Steiner shared his thoughts about TNA going live. He thinks they ought to do it every Thursday, and I do too. Keeps people like me telling you guys what happened. Hulk Hogan is suing Southland Imports and Sundrup Auto Group in Florida because he said there was a commercial of, that they're using his likeness and selling their products, and he's not endorsed it, and they're imitating his voice, using his catchphrases, and he's suing them for an undisclosed amount of money. Hogan is seeking unspecified amounts on there, but Hogan lost his case against Post Cereal last year for Hulk Boulder Cocoa Pebbles cereal character. I don't remember that. But anyway, TNA knockout Tracy Brooks recently auctioned off a 20-minute phone conversation on eBay with the winning bid at $70.99. Money went to ASPCA. You know, if I tried something like that, you wouldn't believe how many hang-ups I'd get. This is kind of interesting. Brooke Hogan has been taking acting classes. Can you believe that? And anyway, she's working on a low-budget movie called Sand Sharks. And she also just got through finishing a shooting movie on Devour. And it's about 3 college girls who become lesbian cannibals. Gotta see that, got to. I don't know if it's going to be a comedy or what it'll be, but anyway, following Thursday's Impact, Dixie Carter's Facebook and Twitter pages were bombarded with negative feedback on the TNA doing the 3/3/11 video and Shocker of the Year. I don't know, just what I read. Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, they teamed up last night at a TNA live event in Norfolk, Virginia, losing to tag team champions Beer Money in the main event. This is kind of funny. It was earlier announced that the Hardys would be signing autographs after the show. Matt said before the match that if they won, they would become the champions and would not have to take photos with the fans. So, there. James Storm chimed in and said that if Beer Money wins, Hardys would have to kiss an elderly woman that's in the front row. After the match, Matt kissed the woman. She fell on top of him and laid in the middle of the ring on the mat on top of him for about a minute, kissing him. Hang on a second. Alright, back to the news. The latest storyline of the firing on SmackDown is Vickie Guerrero, by the way, after she teamed with Drew McIntyre last night. She lost to Edge and Kellie. Vickie's career was on the line, as announced by Teddy Long. No new matches, by the way, for WrestleMania 27 and the SmackDown brand were announced on last night's show, but they did further the adventures of Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio. If you didn't catch that, Dusty Rhodes returned to TV and helped his son attack Rey Mysterio as if they needed to. WWE announced on last night's show that The Undertaker will be making his return to SmackDown TV on next week's show. Shawn Michaels was interviewed by WDFN.com this past week, talked about WrestleMania 27, about the Hall of Fame and more. Michaels said as of now he's not aware of any plans of him being involved in the Triple H Undertaker match at WrestleMania, but feels that the match really doesn't need him. He said, all the rumors I heard of right now, I'm doing one thing only at WrestleMania, and that's going to be the Hall of Fame. Said, I don't think Undertaker and Triple H needs me in their match, but Shawn said he hadn't decided who's going to be inducting him into the Hall of Fame this year, but mentioned names like Triple H, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Sean Waltman, and others. Shawn said a decision he's going to have to be making fairly soon. All of them. I would think the Clique would be back. As of last night's episode of TNA, by the way, drew a 1.26 cable rating, up from the previous week of 1.31. Rather, 1.13. Anyway, the episode averaged about 1.5 million viewers over the 2 hours. Angelina of Jersey Shore told TMZ she was so nervous before her wrestling debut last night on Impact taping that she had a cocktail and an energy pill before getting into the ring. She also expressed concerns over her $500 hair extensions being torn out. Oh, that would have been awful. And after beating up ODB, Women's Champion Madison Rayne continued her open challenge last night at TNA Impact taping. It's going to be aired, by the way, March 10th at Fayetteville. She was answered by Roxie again, who ended the performer's Voodoo Princess bit at TNA career last June, I guess it was, Slammiversary, at the title versus career match. Roxie once again defeated Reigns, and returning Mickie James fended off Reigns following the post-attack of Roxie. And appearance marks Roxie's 4th return to TNA since being released from her contract in April, while serving a 60-day suspension due to backstage altercation with Raka Khan. Remember her? I think Kurt Angle probably does. Sting, don't listen to this. Sting became the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion at last night's Impact taping in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Defeating Jeff Hardy, he's now the 5th oldest man ever to capture the World Heavyweight title. The oldest would be Vern Gagne at 54, followed by, of all things, Vince McMahon, 54, Terry Funk at 53, Nick Bockwinkel at 52. Sting's now 51. Same age Ric Flair was when he won his last world title. Sting, however, is a few months older than Flair. Was at the same time of his last title win. Other world champions surpassing Sting includes Hulk Hogan at 48, Lou Thesz 46. And as noted before, WWE has removed Raw, best of season 3 and 4 from there, and canceled the Triple H thing. Let me go on down here. Birthdays, by the way. Ric Flair, this was the other day, 62. Let me go on down. Let me go a little further. Hang on a second. About ready to run out of time trying to find this. It's okay. WWE is not concerned over the Georgia Dome of selling out the place. I don't know why, but they're just not concerned with it. All right, let me see if I get this last minute out of the way. It's killing me. Everybody walking in. Anyway, WWE Hall of Famer Ivan Putski turned 70 years old the other day. Rock noted on his Twitter account that he's going to be growing his hair out for WrestleMania 27 for his next movie role also. Lillian Garcia, she's finished that pre-production work on her next album. Is going to be recording it today and last week now in Miami. Trish Stratus commented on her Twitter last night that about her WWE return. She said, "Oh my God, I'm trending," she says. "Everyone must want to find out what not to wear when I kick your ass." And she said, "I had so much fun delivering Stratisfaction. I miss all of you guys. Can't tell you how much your support means to me." Florida Championship Wrestling has added a lot of profiles and taken a lot off of their websites. You might want to check it out, fcw.com. Hey, I gotta go.